Hello! It seems like the world is turning dark. Probably it's just gonna rain in a few minutes. Here in Urtenen Schönbühl, which is close to Bern, where we have the Shoppiland and there's one of my restaurants. Today I had a few interesting conversations, and there's one thing I just realized now, which is probably a common thing for me and our teams, but it seems to be not so common out there in the wild. And this is the hiring process. When we hire people in our restaurants, and now this, a quick disclaimer, if you're a normal employee and you cannot make any decisions on it, listen to that ideas here. Maybe you can implement one or another and just talk to your boss, direct report, however you call it, about your opinion, and I will give you some advice on what to look for. But if you're in a hiring position, that might be an interesting perspective for you to just give it a try and see if it outperforms your usual process. If you already do it that way, leave it down in the comment section. I'm happy to hear that I'm not alone. So in our company we have it pretty simple. If you want to be hired by us, you apply for a job. So far so good. Yes, we will have a look at your CV if it's included, but if you pass by, we probably just have a conversation with you, but will later refer to your CV. In this kind of conversation, it's first of all to get our impression on you as a person and have a conversation. And if this conversation turns out well for you and for us, and you're still interested and we are still interested, we gonna plan a trial day. And there is an easy concept from outside. On a trial day, do not work. Simple as it sounds. The trial day it's the sole purpose is that you can have a look what is the work. Yes, you can get a little hands-on if you want to, while someone is standing next to you, but get a hands-on, get a trial. Touch it, feel it, whatever you're gonna call it. But do not work. And this is the reason. We want to get to know you. And if you are constantly working and trying to show us what you can work, we probably not see you as a person. And in our restaurants, I'm sure I can train you all the skills you need to be a great worker. But I cannot change your personality. I cannot make you a fit to the restaurant team. And even if I like you as a person, if my manager likes you as a person, the deciding factor here is that the team needs to like you and you need to like the team. So by having more time with people, talking to people, they showing you things around, they're showing you stations, they're showing you the restaurant, they have an opportunity to get to know you, vice versa. And with that knowledge, you can make a decision whether you want to spend time, not just at a workplace, which is for sure a deciding factor for you, but also to have an understanding if you want to spend time with those people. And from my experience, if I've been dumped into a station with a quick learning and just someone wants to see how I react being dropped into the water, yes, that's great, but I'm not sure if I could figure out all the time what kind of personality I do find behind that person who's been just dumped into the water. Because usually when we are dumped into the water on a public pool or wherever that's gonna be, we are reacting being afraid, we are maybe anxious, and I'm not sure if that's the real person behind all this. The next step is, after that trial day, you take time. You take a minimum 1 night's sleep, and we reach out to the other person after that. We're gonna agree on whatever solution. And we're gonna talk to the team. And for some people it seems to be weird that we put the team into the decision. It is more like a veto that they can apply, and we want to have an understanding and reasoning behind that. And usually on most decisions we had so far, there was a clear understanding. If that's not the case, if there's no clear understanding of what we're going to do, then for sure it comes back to the manager and he has to make a decision. That's his job. But most of the times he's well advised to listen to the concerns and to listen to the gut. For the people in our company, it's a show of appreciation, and it's empowering them to create a work environment they want to be in, to get a team which they want to work with. And if that feels like you on a trial day are being evaluated, yes, but not by what you're doing, but just that people want to know, do they like you or not? That's our step. And then we decide to make a contract, etc., etc. And also this contract needs to fit our needs, needs to fit your expectations. We do not make a contract just based on what we want and it's not fitting what you want with some empty promises. If that's ever going to be a case and we make that mistake, we're going to have to face the consequences later out of this. And that happened. I mean, sometimes we also make decisions based on the needs we have at the moment. But we are working on it every day, that our decisions are the best possible for both sides. So we go out with a win-win scenario, because every short-term success on one side of a negotiation is usually falling back on you. That's from my side when it comes to hiring people. So for those of you who are not in a hiring position, please feel encouraged, and I can just tell you, try it. Talk to your direct report if you think like there's something weird or something different or something you think like you should tell about a person. Because there's nothing more frustrating that someone is getting hired and later on your gut feeling is holding true. Because with that knowledge you can do nothing. Because you don't want to sit around and say like, oh yeah, I knew it from the beginning. That would be weird. And on the other side, if you enjoyed this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy this video in particular, please like it. And see you next time on one of the videos. I will try to play something next to me. And that's all from my side for today. I hope it will rain later. Have a great one and see you next time.